Hello, it is Friday today, so here I have a can of Strongbow next to my Sega Megadrive, which I'm just about to open. You can hear it. Just taking a sip of it. This is the first time I've drank Strongbow since it's been reduced from 5.3 to 5.5%, even though they have the cheek to put original on it. Doesn't quite have, it tastes a bit kind of, it's lost that sharpness it used to get with Strongbow, which is fucking wank. So anyway, got some games here to play for the Mega Drive. It's actually a couple of Mega Games cartridges I'm going to be using tonight. Got Mega Games 1, so we'll put that in. I've also got Mega Games 6, I'm not sure which volume, probably volume 1. So if I hit record and start the console up, we should be in business. So if you don't know what these cartridges are, they're basically an assortment, kind of a multi-cart of classic Sega games. Here we've got Super Hang-On, World Cup Italia 90 and columns. So first of all I'm going to be playing Super Hang-On. I also like the funky music that you get in the background of these Mega Games carts. I believe it's the same for Mega Games 2 and I can't remember, was it 3? I don't know, I've had all of the Mega Games cartridges over the years, so I get them mixed up and shit. So if you press start to stop the intro. So new game or password, so there's a password system on this game, so you got arcade and original mode. We'll jump in with arcade, we'll go beginner. You got the sound select similar to Outrun, obviously without the car stereo graphics going on. Right, if my D-pad would work. Oh, there we go. Yeah, basically, if you don't know what Super Hang-On is, it's where's my acceleration? I don't know, this pad's a bit dicky. Yeah, it's a classic arcade racer. Used to have a kind of sit-on cabinet. I'm not sure whether there was kind of a semi, don't know what you call it, semi-featured cabinet where it wasn't a full sit-down cabinet. I'm not 100% though. I seem to vaguely remember something of that kind of ilk. But yeah, basically the idea of this game is to get through all the checkpoints. Kind of similar game to Outrun in a way, but then again most games are. In these days it was literally just play against clock, try and make it through the checkpoints. Really the other riders on the course are pretty irrelevant so long as you don't crash into them. One place you can play this, or one method of playing this game, should I say, is to actually play it in the arcade in Shenmue on the Dreamcast, which is a cool way to play it. If you've never played Shenmue, then you need to play it. You could also play like the original Outrun in the arcade as well, which is also cool. Not liking this 5% Strongbow, it's a bit gash. Right, so that's basically a quick brief rundown of arcade mode, mainly because my D-pad was sticking and completely fucking me up. So we'll go into original mode, where basically it's kind of like 16-bit Gran Turismo for bikes. So you can buy bits and pieces. I've got 0 cash at the minute. Not sure how I get back now. How do I get back? Yeah, I don't want to spend anything. Just a bit crappy buttons. Just get this pad a hit. Piece of crap. No, it's not working at all. Bad idea. Fucking pads, man! Oh shit. Whoopsie. Let's try that again. Sorry about that. Oops. No, I don't want to do. I don't want the password. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry about this. This is proper disabled. Right, arcade mode. Oh, fuck's sake, I didn't want arcade mode. I'm getting frustrated because I'm tired. I've been at work and I just want to drink fucking Strongbow and play Super Hang-On. New game, arcade mode. Race. Well, let's go for hard road. Right. So what was accelerate again? B, maybe? Do you have to wait until it gets so far before you can... I think you have to travel so far forward before you can actually start to turn and start. There isn't a great sensation of speed in this game. I mean, you can see in the top right hand corner it says I'm doing 220 odd kilometers an hour, which is, I don't know, sort of like 160. But yeah, it doesn't whiz along at a dramatically fast pace. Not sure how that stacks up against the arcade game, although obviously you do tune your bike up, and I dare say pace will pick up as you upgrade your bike. So B button for accelerate, A for brake. It would almost be worth picking up Shenmue for my Dreamcast again. I think I sold it if I remember correctly, because it's not really a game I want to go through again and complete a storyline, because once you've played the game you know what happens. It's a bit well, it kind of reminds me of the movie Fight Club. It's just once you know the outcome at the end of the movie, there's no point playing it again. Although saying that with Shenmue, obviously it's a 3-part game and we've only had 2 parts of it, so I'm doing really badly at this race. Completely sucking. But yeah, it's a game that you wouldn't really want to go back to unless obviously you want to go in the arcade and play a bit of Super Hang-On or see other games. Space Harrier. I love the Space Harrier soundtrack. It's awesome. Not too. This game for me isn't one of my favourite Sega games, like soundtrack wise. It's not offensive, it's not bad, but it's not up there with the classics like Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, maybe even Golden Axe. You know, they're all games with great, awesome soundtracks and effects, but this one isn't amazing if I'm being honest. It's by no means offensive though. Controls wise, it's you know, pretty responsive if you've actually got a pad that isn't completely fucked. So hit a checkpoint. So overtaking some people. Try not to fuck up. Doing 280 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fast, and I've just hit a advertisement board at the side of the track. In theory I should be dead, but I'm 16-bit, so I am invincible. God, this bike takes such a long time to pick speed up, it's unreal. This is a game that never seems to come up on Sega compilation games, you know, for the PS3 and Xbox 360, which is a shame because it is a classic game. But yeah, I suppose you can't really moan too much about the Sega compilations. I mean, the Sega, what was it, Sonic's Ultimate Megadrive collection for the PS3 and Xbox 360. I mean, it had, you know, all 3 Streets of Rage games on. I mean, you know, that's almost worth 40 quid on its own, and obviously it wasn't 40 quid. Well, I didn't pay that much anyway. But yeah, we want Hang On. Next time you do a ultimate collection, we want Hang On. It'd be nice if they could kind of get third-party developers involved. Well, third-party developers from the past involved on Mega Drive collections, just so you could get classic games like Ranger X on a disc. I mean, I missed out on Ranger X on eBay. It was actually a game that I used to own as a child, and I'd like to go back to it. Although saying that, I easily have access to emulators, so I could go down that route. But it's always nice to have the cartridge and the box and the artwork. This is a pretty long race I'm doing here. It's like this one race is double the length of the original Sega Rally game. And that's it. So I got $400, and obviously here looks like yeah, just bought some drum brakes, and yeah. So the idea with this is that you basically tune your bike up and do races. Obviously the faster your bike is, the faster your race will be, you know. So yeah, that's Super Hang On for the Sega Mega Drive. Classic game, definitely worth picking up if you remember the original sit-on arcade cabinets and having a go on them in your childhood or your youth. So yeah, it's just an all-round classic game, and you can pick it up on these Mega Drive Mega Games compilations, Mega Games 1 here, or you can get it, you know, the game itself on its own cartridge. So overall an excellent game and definitely worth picking up.